gentlemen, and we're back in my old stomping ground of Kingwood. And this is actually a return job for a fella I did, what, in 2012? 2013. So one of the earlier jobs I had done. Back then they were around the corner here in a different Soffit. He actually sent me the video as a reminder because I couldn't remember his job. But today they're in a different Soffit. They're up in this little one right here. And unfortunately, there's not a good way to get to them from the outside. So we're going to be going upstairs and going through the drywall in a little closet. I'll take you up there here in just a second and show you what we got. I was up there knocking on the walls, feeling around. Can't really feel a hot spot, but I can hear them buzzing. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to cut a little window and see what we see and then go from there. But get everything rigged up. Got my ladder set up so I can pass tools up through the window. Got my vac set up. So we're just set up a few more things here and get ready, and then we'll go upstairs and have a look. Okay, so now we're upstairs. And it's kind of a funny little closet we've got in here. They've used every square inch of this house, that's for sure. This is the exterior roof line, and I believe that soffit is somewhere about here. Knocked on the wall here, I can hear the bees buzzing. So we're gonna start in there, cut a little window, and see what we find. All right. Let's see how they respond. Mud dauber nest. Huh. I don't see him in here. It's not what I wanted. So this drywall, yeah, that's that other closet. So there's a stud. Well, the mud dauber's got to here somehow. Now my battery will go dead. Well, there's some bees. Okay, so they are up higher. They're up above this, like high. There's. You said this is exterior roof?
Yeah, there's a roof.
So I'm looking at some blue styrofoam board here that would be put against the interior of that roof, and they're above that. So that other closet, does it go higher? Like
yeah,
taller ceiling in it?
Yeah, the other closet is going to be a little bit higher.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think if we go through that other wall. If we go through that other wall, see they're way up here. They're higher, they're above, like higher than this.
Okay.
Like higher than the roof line. I think we have to go.
You might try cutting a hole in this ceiling because I know part of it's an exterior roof, but not all of it might be an exterior roof because there is another valley that comes up off of this. So some of this might just be they framed it in just so they could put a solid piece of drywall across.
Yeah, I'm looking at a 2x6.
So some of that might not have roof above it.
You rather I cut through there first and see?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind fixing the drywall.
Study it while you get the chance. You know, with the light.
Yeah, I see him up there. Okay.
So I think if we go through, if this other wall in this closet just, how much higher does it go though? Is that 2x4? Is that
yeah? You can see the
top sill.
Probably that's the top plate of it right there.
Of that other closet.
Yeah.
That's still drywall there above it.
Okay. Well, there's that top plate there, and then the ceiling of it goes up at an angle.
Up this way, right?
That way. Like,
towards the bedroom. So that would give you more height. Mind if we put a hole through here for reference?
Yeah, that's fine.
I really hate doing this, but gosh darn. Should have gone through the roof, huh? Starting to look that way. That's a punch through to the abyss. Oh. I mean, we'll have to rig up everything differently. Hey, there's my hole.
Yeah.
Got at least that much, right? Oh yeah. I think this will work to go through up here. So, there's my hole. It's funny you couldn't hear him in here, but I think that's the way to get to him, if you'd agree. You're a professional, right?
Yeah. I saw where they were.
So that was straight above this.
Yeah.
There's a patch of insulation here that we have to get through. And then potentially behind that. There they are. Hi, girls. Yeah. Let me open this up a little bit more. Got that window open?
You want this one open?
Yeah. We're going to end up having to move the hose and everything over here. I should have gone stuff this out just so just to minimize how many are in the house, or try to. They'll fly back up to that soffit and try to come back in. Alrighty. Found them. This ought to be entertaining. So here is the top roof line sloping back down. And they've been working on this blue styrofoam. See how they've chewed that out? They keep chewing that styrofoam as their combs expand down to make more room. I think this is a roof line coming down. Yeah, there's another 2x8 or so coming down there, 2x6. So we'll start working in here on them and just kind of see how things progress. I think the one advantage here is that we're behind them. So if they start running and we start pushing, they're going to get pushed outside. So let's see how it goes here. I got to move my hoses and everything around and get rigged up on this side of them. These combs they've got when they're brand new like this, they're real soft. They'll pretty much collapse under their own weight. So I can't transfer them to a new colony. They won't hold up because when I transfer them, they're by nature they're designed to hang in tension.
Okay.
So when I transfer them, then I set them in the frame and I rubber band them in, and then they're in compression. So they'll squish under their own weight. As the combs get older, they get more rigid, and then you can actually start salvaging them. But I'll still be able to salvage this. I'll let what nectar and stuff they've got in these combs, I'll dump out at the farm and let the other bees come and get it, and then I can melt this beeswax down and keep it. So all is not lost. Ooh, don't be flying in my ear. That ain't necessary. I'm gonna try keep things as clean as possible. See, just me pulling it out of here, it wants to collapse.
Like a shop vac down there? Or?
Yeah, it's a shop vac power head basically, but it sucks the bees into an internal box so they don't actually go into the vacuum itself. Okay. It sucks them into a screen box that manages the pressure. If they get sucked into an actual vacuum, their bodies explode. So this sucks them into a trapped cage. It's got a little vent on it so the vacuum pressure isn't as high. Caught the queen, folks! I didn't figure you'd want to watch me work a whole lot longer. She's there. Pretty girl. Nice copper abdomen. Very nice bees. I didn't even use smoke. I have a smoker lit. Never even had to bring it in the house and use it. I think I got 3 stings the whole time. You know, so those are deserved as far as I'm concerned. 3 stings. It was a big hive. Very numerous colony. And very gentle. So hopefully they survive all the stress of this. You can see they just moved in. They've been here about maybe 2 weeks. All nice pure white combs. But unfortunately I can't recover those combs, so I'm going to have to set them up on new foundation, and hopefully they stick, because they're nice bees and I like them and I want to keep them. But with the queen caught, all the comb out, I'm just going to scrape all this clean and then vacuum up everything else that I can get, and we'll be out of here. Yeah. Well, that's it for this one, folks. We got them out. You can see them still flying around up there, but that's because I sprayed repellent all on the inside. And then I sprayed repellent on the outside. So those are foragers that are coming back. They're going to end up clumping up here on that upper soffit like they're doing. But I've got all the comb and I've got the queen. So what's left here is just orphans. There's nothing they're going to be able to do, and they'll just have to find somewhere else to go.